I got all of this for $47. It's exceedingly rare to find certain old electronics for this cheap, let alone video game consoles. In my case, the luck was pretty astronomical. I found all of these untested at my local antique shop for ridiculously cheap, hence the final price. Now, I have a couple of other things I want to do first before I really dig into these, but I do want to do an analysis on all of these systems, just to assess their current condition. So, let's get started. First up, the OG Xbox. The chunkiest one of all of these. The manufacture date on this is June 18th, 2002. And it looks like it was tested by somebody around 2003. It hasn't been opened before, which is kind of a bad thing, because capacitors in here are notorious for leaking. And if any capacitors have started leaking, it has not yet been caught. I almost don't even want to try turning this thing on without opening it up first. Yeah, I'm gonna open it up first. Just grabbing my tools. Alright. Okay, so we have to... Oh, catch! It caught. Take these rubber feet off, which they also are concealing the screws. If I remember correctly, once I get in, I need a different bit to get down to the motherboard. Move these out of the way because I don't need them. That's the last one I need. For the top to just come off? Or not? I think there might be another one. Yep, I found it. It's right here. That should be all of them. And then this part starts coming off. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's loosening. Alright. That's step one. Okay. Just gonna start unplugging stuff. Unplug these IDE cables. This funky thing right here. I know what that's used for, but I just call it the funky thing. Oh no. I hope I don't have to unplug this to get down to the motherboard. Can I just... if I have to unplug you know what? Oh! Okay, thankfully that Molex power connector was not too bad to get out. Anyway. I think I need a different screw. Yeah, this one works. Alright, how many do I need to get? Just a couple, maybe? Oh, no, not really. Let's guide that Molex power connector out. I can see, from what I can see of the main board, it looks okay. It doesn't look like any capacitor juices come out, but I gotta get underneath that disk drive. I'm trying to remember how this thing comes out. Is there any more screws I need to be? I'm trying to remember how this thing comes off. Ah, here it is. There's the screws. There's a screw down there, a screw here. Okay, I can't remember which one's the clock capacitor, but if it was leaking, I probably would have seen it by now. Okay, it looks just dusty in here. I think this will be able to do a test run. Wow, I don't even see a bulge on any of these. Let's look under the ribbon cable here. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm utterly shocked. So let's just put it back together and turn it on. Need to see when I'm plugging this thing in. That's it. That's in. ID data cable for this is in. Put it back together enough so that we can test it. Alright. Everything's plugged in. So, let's test it. Alright, where's my OG Xbox composite cable? I haven't found the video connector yet, but I did find my controller collecting dust. We have a live ghost chase going on for OG Xbox composite cables. Stay tuned for more news on potential findings. I would like to tell myself that I didn't put them where I think I put them. Those are 360 composite cords. I found them! Here we go. With all the capacitors looking okay, maybe there's a chance we'll get life out of this thing. Whoa! It just turned right on. Whoa! Where's the input? It turned on, but where's it plugged into? Oh, I haven't plugged into the other thing. Oh, hey! Here we are. Oh, yeah, there's no clock. Plug in the controller. Oh, we have controller. Is there any save games on here? Oh! Bloodwake, Burnout 3? Oh. This person had a packed library of stuff. Oh, Halo 2, Jet Set Radio Future? Wow, this person's collection was packed. There's so many games. They played this a lot. Soundtracks? John, little chat. Alright. Try loading a game. Okay, the front buttons are a little squished. These need to be looked at. Your Xbox can't recognize this disc. Oh boy. It does have some scratches on it. Let's try a different one. Actually, let's try wiping it off because there are some smudges. Mechanically, the disk drive does work. It seems. I think those are different noises. Oh! Bro! It's just a working Xbox. What the... Oh, huh? This is the one that I expected to have issues. Wow. All I had to do was just clean the smudges off the disc. Thunderstruck! So it just works. It works, unlike my old one right now. It needs new CPU capacitors. Huh, after just working this a bit, it seems to be working okay again. That's nice. Wow. I'm impressed. But if the Xbox works, that means all the other ones are probably going to give me problems. Right? Right? Let's find out. Next console. This one is a 39K. So, let's plug it up and try it. Let's find a video connector. Found one. Alright, the red power light comes on, which is a good sign. But there are many more tests it needs to pass. Turns on. Wait. No, it doesn't have anything. Alright. Reading disk. Oh. The Warrior. Huh. There's a game in here. It doesn't seem to be reading it. Maybe it's just... I'll get a disc that I know works. Let's try this one. I think we have disc reading trouble on this one. Yeah, it's having a hard time. Let's try a PS1 game. Oh, PS1 shows up. Yeah. Alright, so far we have a partially working system. That disk drive is definitely going to need to be opened up, probably. Let's try a PS2 game that hasn't been buffed first. Alright, so this disc is squeaky clean, practically brand new. If this one doesn't work, then we'll know we have a problem. I'm hearing a noise I didn't before, although I don't like how it sounds. This Warriors disc is actually in pretty good shape, although it does look like it's been buffed before, so maybe that's... It probably does work, though. Yeah, so there's definitely issues reading PS2 games. I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Next system. The other PS2. This one is a 50K. And it even still has this one still intact. So, plug this one in. And turn it on. Will I get a free disc in this one? Whoa! What in What in the hell? Alright. Maybe it's because I hit the eject button while it was running. Anyway. What do we get? So it looks like this one might be having trouble also. Try a PS1 disc. I don't like the sounds that this thing is making. It's very unlike the My 50K. Oh! It's not reading a PS1 game either. Alright, so we have some disc reading issues on both PS2s. That's a bit strange considering the OG Xbox works just fine. I would have expected it to be the opposite scenario. Alright. Final console to be analyzed. This Wii has the GameCube ports, which very nice. And now to just find my my cords. Oh! It just turned right on. There we go. Unfortunately, I don't know where any Wii remotes are at the moment, so I'm just going to have to wait for this to time out. But I hear the disk drive going away. So that sounds like a game is inside. Ooh, what could it be? Come on, come on, come on, come on. I am hungry for content. Time out. But it sounds like the disk drive is working. Oh, what is that? Ooh! Holy shit! Oh. That's probably gonna need to be resurfaced, but I got a free copy of Super Mario Galaxy! Oh my god! So, I've gotten 2 free games. A game from Rockstar that I don't know anything about, and Super Mario Galaxy. This is gonna, yeah, this is, at least DVDs are, easier to not mess up by attempting to resurface them. Wow. Now I really want to try to find a Wii remote so I can, like, play this thing. Well, read GameCube discs. Ah, I accidentally pressed the power button. Frogger Beyond. Go beyond, my green frog. Aha! So I have 2 consoles that just work, 2 free games, and oh my lord. This is an incredible haul. The OG Xbox didn't have any capacitors that are even bulging that I could see. This is some of the best $47 I've ever spent in my life. Alright, so I'm going to get to 2 projects that have been on the back burner for a while first, but next time around, when I'm going to start looking at those PS2s. I never actually worked on a PS2 before, but I am still familiar with disk drives thanks to the Dreamcast. So, I'll see what I can do about those. Until next time.